pick it up, and start again.
Yeah.
You got a second chance, you gotta go home. Escape it all, it's just irrelevant.
It's just irrelevant. It's just irrelevant. Yeah. Look, I'ma use this gift that God gave me.
We're talking about the children of Israel, and how when the children of Israel, they were slaves in Egypt, they cried out to God. And through a series of events, God showed up and brought them out of slavery to the Jordan River, to a change of life. We're talking about people who are tired of living the way they are and want change, a new life. We're talking about people who are sick of living the way they are living and didn't know there was change, letting you know the change is possible. We're talking about people who struggle doing the same thing over and over and over again and are tired of it and hate doing it and didn't know change was possible. We know too, change is possible. Last week we talked about the first thing that God told Joshua, and how what God told Joshua is relevant for our lives today. The first thing that God told Joshua was to go get it, that change is possible, that a new way to life is possible, that you can live free, that you can live off drugs, that you can live not addicted to porn, that you can live not angry, that you can forgive, that there is change is possible. Now go get it. That we're talking about is if you build a relationship with Jesus, that Jesus will work in your life and change you to help you become the person that you want to be. Now we're going to look at the second thing today that God told Joshua, and short version of this is God told Joshua, don't make a truce with no one. Don't make a truce. What this reminds me of is a boxer from the 20s. His name was Jack Dempsey. You old heads might know it, and you boxer fans might know of him. This was a guy who was the heavyweight boxer of the world. He had the title, he had the belt. This Latin American guy came against him to fight him, to box him in his fight, and everyone had their odds. I had all their money on Jack Dempsey. He was the man. He had the punch, he had the power, he had the speed. He was the guy you didn't want to mess with. So the first round comes out. Dempsey gets knocked down. He goes down hard. He gets back up, knocks the dude down 7 times. Throws 7 jabs at him, he goes down. At the end of the first round, Dempsey's up against the ropes and gets hit so hard with the same right that knocked him down earlier, he goes out of the ring. The newspapers, people said his feet went up, his head hit the writer's table, and they thought he was done. They thought it was a wrap. They said it took Dempsey 14 seconds to make his way to the ring and to get back up. He had his legs wobbly, he didn't know where he was, but he got there, he made it back to the ring. Then round 2 starts, and then Dempsey makes his way out. 57 seconds into the round 2, Dempsey gets a knockout and win. That led on to his famous quote that says, a champion is someone who gets up when he can't. Changing in our lives can sometimes feel like a boxing match. Sometimes we feel like we're throwing jabs and we're winning. Sometimes we feel like we're jabbing, we're knocking our enemy out. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. Sometimes we feel like we got our guard up and all we can do is pray to God for help because we're taking hits left and right. We're taking blows to the body, we're taking blows to the head. Sometimes changing can feel like a boxing match. Battles that you face while you're changing can feel like a boxing match. God told Joshua, don't make a truce. There are going to be battles that you win and you feel confident. Well, keep on going. Don't settle. Don't stop. Keep praying. Keep changing. Keep getting closer to God. Don't stop. There are going to be battles where you're on the verge of losing, but you're on the verge of victory, and you just want to throw up the white flag and call it even, where you just want to live where you're at and be happy where you are. Don't throw up the white flag. Don't make a truce. Keep going on the offensive. Keep getting closer to God. Keep growing. You can change. Don't make a truce. You can change and you will change.
Switch lanes.
There'll be times and there'll be battles where you're so close to victory, but you feel so close to defeat. There'll be times where you feel like you just want to make a truce and say, I can't change no more, this is it. That's a lie from the devil. There'll be times where you want to beat off so bad, but you know God doesn't want you to. There'll be times where you want to go back get on drugs, but you know it's going to destroy your life. There'll be times where the struggle feels so close and you feel like you're going to lose that you just want to make a truce. Don't, because victory is there. Don't make a truce. But there will be battles also where you get knocked out, where you catch a right to the chin, when you're laying flat on your back, when you do get back on drugs, when you do go back to the bar with your friends, when you do go hook up with that chick you didn't want to go hook up with, where your life, where you are stuck in that struggle that you wanted to get out from the beginning. When you catch yourself back in that struggle, what do? You get back up. Don't make a truce. You may have lost that battle, but win the next one. Keep going. You overcome by overcoming. You win the small battles. If you lose, win the next one. Keep going. Keep fighting. Don't give up. You can change. You don't have to stay the same person that you were. God promises a change of life, and He will give it to you. There will be battles. Change will feel like a boxing match. But keep fighting. Keep going. Do not make a truce.
If you put yourself in God's hands, He will show you the